I made it to Fakahatchee State Park, and took about 4 hours from the Central Florida area, and I'm here for 3 days. So I am hoping that I'm lucky enough to see a Florida panther or perhaps an Everglades mink. I've never seen either, so this could be a good trip. I'll be camping at Burns Campground, which is in the Big Cypress Preserve, and I'm very, very excited. It's time to register at the park and go find some panther. Bathrooms always clean at Fakahatchee. And this is a pretty rural destination. When you come out here, there is running water to drink. There's no camping. This is a beautiful swamp, and it's just that. It is a swamp. And this is the last place in the east that you can find the cougar or the Florida panther, or the puma, whatever you want to call it. It is here, and there aren't many. They are seen here probably most often throughout Janes Scenic Highway, which is the route that we're going to be taking today. I just got here. I'm going to kind of scout it out today, come back this evening, and then repeat that several days in a row to try to up the chances that I will see a panther or the Everglades mink. Here's a little bit more about the park. Fakahatchee Strand State Park is it's actually a newer sign, it looks like. It's right off 75 Tamiami Trail, and there is a park fee, which I always pay. Definitely join Friends of the Fakahatchee. They're a great group, worth the membership. And so I'm going to begin by signing in. There are bear here, by the way, and crows. And probably one of the last standing forest fire towers that you'll find anywhere in the state of Florida. Made it back into the van. I've paid my fee, $3 a day, not too bad. I am set with equipment. I am set with, yes, a brand new dash cam to try to get the panthers that cross in front of me, the multiple panthers and bears and everything that people won't believe. And my tripod, and I am set for 3 days. What's key on Janes Scenic Highway is to go slow. It's a dirt road, and it goes miles into the swamp, and there are certain places along the way that I'm aware of that may actually have wildlife, certain types of wildlife, including panthers, bears, those type of things. That's where we're going, into the swamp. There are a few people out here today. I usually like to do things early morning or late afternoon, but I can't get into the campground until 2. This is where you hope something walks out and you see it. There's plenty of hiking here. It's actually known for its hiking, and it's quite beautiful. Very few people out this morning. And again, I'm just kind of scouting this out. I brought some plaster of Paris. Hopefully I can make some casts of prints, whether they be bear or panther or raccoon. That would make me happy. If you get really lucky, you're the only one in the parking lot, and you can actually set up for probably as long as I want today, and shoot down that road where I have seen bobcat and bear. Pretty exciting. I was just having lunch in the van, set up for some pictures down that road. A bear walked across the road, and I got some very poor pictures. I was hoping I'd see something, but I didn't expect that. Burns Lake is a great campground, and I am happy I'm here. So I've checked in. Real simple process, and it's very quiet here. Apparently this is more of a hunting campground when the Big Cypress is open for hunting. But for me, this is really a great place. It looks like this will be quiet, and I've also figured out a way not only to not disturb the neighbors, but also to quite possibly pick up some movement at night. Long day, long week. Yeah, it's only Tuesday. I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna get some shut-eye now. Be back at Fakahatchee early in the morning. Meantime, well, I'm enjoying these red lights I put in. They really are easy on the eyes, a lot less bright, and hoping I can get some good sleep. Good night. See you in the morning. It's about 6:30 a.m. and slept really well last night. I found out somebody else I know has COVID, and I was exposed to them. So this isolation is not a bad thing. Couldn't do it in a better place. Hopefully I don't have it, but I guess by the time you see this, I'll have it or won't have it, and I'll be either back to my normal routine or in quarantine. It'll be a teen. The only one out here, so you don't know what you're going to see. And of course, I'm looking for panthers and Everglades mink, and then I came across this little guy who didn't do well. Most likely he was attacked by something. It's hard to say. Along the way, I'm seeing a lot of things. I saw a red-shouldered hawk fly down and eat something. Of course, I saw the dead great blue heron and a rabbit, but still no mink. So we're coming up on the hour to watch for these things, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. I've heard 7:30 a.m. To about 8:45, so I'm in the window. I've not seen anything yet. Well, I just saw some movement on the side of the road, and I'm gonna set up and watch. It may have been a mink. It could have been a squirrel. I don't know. It's turned out to be a spectacular day, and I am. Oh, there's a killdeer. How about that? Look at that. Little bonus footage. I wonder if his nest is right here. Well, I'll stay clear of him. Oh, there's two. I bet the nest is here. Wow. I didn't even mean to photograph that. I meant to get out and photograph the sign. And look at that. Added footage. Oh, there's three. There's got to be nests here. 1, 2, 3. How about that? Now these are interesting. If they do think that you're going to attack them or potentially hurt their nest, these are the birds, killdeer, that will run off and basically feign an illness like a broken wing. So there's your lesson for the day. So the killdeer were kind of an added bonus. Before all that, I had to go get a COVID test in the middle of this trip to make sure that I hadn't infected anybody. I'm not feeling well, and there's a couple folks that I've been around who were COVID positive in the last few days. So I don't know if what I'm experiencing is a cold or what I'm experiencing is an allergy, but that was 2 hours and a lot of money to prove that I'm negative. Woo. Back to the Fakahatchee. Things have changed here considerably. The sun is now making an appearance. I suspect tomorrow will be even better. That said, there's no rain, the road's drying up. It'll probably turn into a dust bowl. And I'm heading back into the swamp, spend a little more time. I still have not found a Everglades mink, and I'm always on the lookout for that panther. Just an incredible place to have lunch. And, you know, a little coffee when I need it. Because I missed mine this morning, worried about COVID. Mink is close to extinction. And it's really only found in the Big Cypress now. Used to be pretty prevalent everywhere. But habitat loss. And lately, the python has further reduced its numbers. Its numbers were low when I was a child. So now I'm looking for them. Best way to look for them is to just kind of chill. Mosquitoes aren't so bad. I suspect tomorrow there'll be fewer. But this is the terrain that they are in. It's a swamp. Very slow moving water. It's really beautiful in here. Very quiet. Just kind of pull over to the side and wait. I was sitting for a while. That's fine and dandy, but been sitting too much lately. I'm going to do a little hike on Janes Scenic and see if I can't rustle up some wildlife. So far it's been a good day, I mean, minus the COVID test. This trail that I'm on now is where I have seen black bear. Yesterday, actually, I saw one, and bobcat, and I suspect there's panthers here too. I may have seen one a few years ago, but I can't confirm that, so I don't. So we shall see. Literally just sitting and waiting for anything that moves.
Bryant, but this is a Lynn Anderson cover of the song. Here's Rocky Top.
Saw mink. I am excited to say I just saw a mink, the Everglades mink. Kind of crossed the path, the roadway right here, from right to left. Pretty cool. So I'm pretty happy that I saw my first mink, but apparently they're everywhere. They frequent some spots, probably a little bit more than others, but they're everywhere out here. So I'm just gonna keep looking. Maybe I can get a good shot other than the dash cam video, which was kind of poor, but hey, I'll take it. It is midday, and the crows are showing their support. But it is, it's kind of warm. Started out at about 47 degrees, and not so much anymore, but it's comfortable. 6 miles in, all traffic comes to a halt. You have to park And if you want to continue, you can bike or you can walk. So as you're walking on these trails, it's good to pay attention to things. It's getting a little sun. Now, I got to get around him. Should be fun. Pretty peaceful. They're telling what you'd see on this. You can enter, I believe, from Fakahatchee Strand on the north side. So tomorrow I intend to bike this, hopefully to Fakahatchee, we'll see. At every culvert there is an alligator quietly waiting for something to occur. But they're not gonna bother anybody. Wouldn't even notice them. And as you walk through the Fakahatchee, you see reminders of the past. That's an old cypress stump from the lumber industry. They literally wiped out every large cypress tree in this swamp. And these roads are another indicator of the industry. They used to have locomotives on these roads. And the locomotives would take the lumber and get it out for milling and shipping. I figure everybody gets video of the trail looking towards the north. Why not take some video of exiting the trail? And so, as you can tell, they don't like vehicles and things in there. It's about midday, Christmas Eve in the Fakahatchee, and I'm gonna take a little spin down the road that I was able to see a black bear on a few days ago. There's an otter. There's two otters. Two otters right in front of me. Wow. Oh my God. I had no idea. I just whipped the camera out to show something off like the trail. It's good they stopped traffic on this road. I can see where it would have disturbed a lot of wildlife. And this is like habitat for Florida panthers and bears. Aside from the alligators, which there are a lot of, passed a bunch of them. It's really just beautiful out here. What a perfect day. And some pineland, Herodes palm, all natives, and favorites of the Florida panther. A lot of different landscapes on this bike ride. Ones that would support otters, ones that would support panthers and bears and alligators. Oh boy, he's a big one. This guy is he's probably 10 feet. Look at the size of this guy. He's just warming up. Next time I come by him, he'll probably scatter. There's a white ibis above with nesting material. I think I got him. This looks like a bit of a, it's a rookery. All right, big fella, I'm gonna leave you alone. So this is the end of the road for Janes Memorial. I hope the vultures don't signify anything. They're all black vultures. They're nice birds. So this is to the south, the Fakahatchee Strand, and you can see the sign there. And to the north, this would be Picayune Strand. And let's see if I can find a, yeah. Hey guys. Yeah. I know, sorry. That's Picayune Strand sign. I'm guessing that the bike ride was probably 5 miles or so. You're well worth it. I've hiked this. I can't do it right now with my foot the way it is, but this is quite nice. The end's nice too. Nobody's here, which is of course one of my favorites. And there's some low areas. Anyway, time to ride back. So I was having a little water and a carrot, which I'm still having. I heard something in this little pond right at the end of the ride. I figured I would check it out. What you see here is the beginning of dry season. And these fish are able to grab oxygen from the air. I'm guessing a gar or mudfish or something like that. It's a desperate attempt to stay alive. This pond will continue to diminish and be a great food source for a lot of things, including all those vultures. I've spent hours waiting for mink. I've spent hours waiting for Florida panther. Hoping that I get a glimpse of one before I leave tomorrow, Christmas Day. So I wait. All in all, this is like fishing. Sometimes you just really enjoy the trip, even if you don't catch anything. Well, I'm here on the final morning, and as soon as the sun gets a little brighter, I'll be heading through that little gate over there, and I'll make one more round. Good trip though, really beautiful place.